Hi, my name is Johnny Enlow. It's an honor to be a part of this historic event. I'm especially interested in the focus of Bridge number 1, the Reconciliation Forums. Again, reconciliation is first about understanding and then about being understood. I had many conversations with blacks and Hispanics from my congregation as well as outside of my congregation. No one I talked to was looking for a free handout, as is a common perception from white evangelicals. I asked one of our pastors who was Hispanic why he and his wife were so happy about President Obama being elected. He said, "We as Hispanics don't trust in Democratic policies any more than we trust in Republican policies. But we feel genuinely disliked by the Republican Party, and the Democrats have at least the decency to pretend they care about us." The Republican Party, he said, has zero desire to have understanding or compassion towards our issues and would just love to send us all back. They are champions of the unborn, but seem to have no compassion once you're born. He shared this as his personal perspective as well as the general thought among Latinos. Many may not realize that upwards of 300,000 Hispanic kids will go to bed tonight in America, minus at least one parent at home because he or she or both have been summarily deported. As followers of Jesus, we point a finger at those who choose abortion over matters of convenience or economics. Yet the mantra I hear from most of my pro-life white friends is border security. They're taking our jobs. They'll bankrupt us as a nation by receiving free health care if we just let them all come in. We point a finger at those who consider abortion for economic viability reasons, yet we are all about limiting aliens into our nation for the same reason. I know of no vigils or prayer meetings or fasting that has occurred for these 300,000 Hispanic kids that are suffering great neglect. You know, PETA, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, has a whole army at their disposal and millions of dollars for their cause. But what about the ethical treatment of Hispanics? Do millions of individuals that come to our nation seeking the same possibilities our own forefathers did generations ago no longer have any rights just because they came here illegally? Is the immigration debate just a legal issue, or might there also be a human rights issue? How did we go from a nation of "gimme your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free" to an immigrant antagonistic atmosphere, especially among pro-life Christians? The Lord showed me that if we would return to being a welcoming nation, He would make up the difference in the areas of economic impact. Proverbs tells us that he who gives to the poor lends to the Lord, and He will repay. The Lord showed me that the United States was made to easily accommodate and financially prosper up to 3 billion people. And He may have said 30 billion. Yes, we need better systems of integration for immigrants, but if we donned an attitude of welcoming the stranger rather than protectionism, we would find ourselves much more in alignment with God's heart for our generation and future generations. God and His angels will do the heavy lifting if we will prioritize what He's prioritizing, if we'll agree to do so. He made America so that we would be a melting pot and continue to be a melting pot that would release racial healing and unity out even to the nations of the world. If we will rise up and join Him as ministers of reconciliation, we will see the things we've prayed and fasted for, and His mighty arm of power displayed all across our land in some of the most wonderful ways imaginable. May we heed His call and join in the hopefulness of this day.